Welcome to Reading Reyes. Yes, it's back. It's a little different because now I'm partially blind in my left eye due to my diabetes, and of course, due to my inability to reverse it up until now. It will happen. That is literally my goal for 2025, one of my top goals. Um, and As a matter of fact, it's number one, to be honest. But one of the things that happened because of my vision is I stopped reading physical books. I would feel really bad about myself that I struggled so hard to read. And I just want to touch on something that this spiritual life that we are leading, those of us that are leading it, I mean, everyone's leading it. Sometimes they just don't know what side they're on, or they haven't woken up to that fact. And But a lot of us are awake, and it's a spiritual journey. Life is spiritual, and this is one of those moments where it's just another opportunity for an ego death. Because there was a time where I literally prided myself in, it could be even toxic at times, my intelligence, my ability to study and learn and master things. And it was egocentric at some points in my life. And so I mentioned that because humility is a big part of this journey. Even this week, I had to look at my integrity, and I'm still looking at it, but I've processed a lot of it. And there's just some tricks that the mind plays on us. I remember when I was, addicted to drugs, alcoholic, sexual deviant, that I thought I was still a good dude. I really did. I genuinely thought I was a good dude. And it wasn't until enough mornings have piled up that by the way, feeling bad. Like if I had a one night stand and I was at her house, for example, I wanted to leave the crime scene. If I woke up at my place, whether I remembered how I got there or not, I'd wake up and feel gross and feel bad about myself. And I started questioning, like, I thought I was doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm a stand up comic. I'm an artist. I party. I have a good time. I drink. I make love to women. Like what's up? Why don't I feel good about myself? Well, because that's not who I really was. That was trauma reaction in full display. That's the version of my masculinity that was just wounded and unhealed. It was a version of my feminine essence that was wounded and unhealed, and that dance of my whole essence in an unhealed state generated by my mind, the stories I told myself. It caused a lot of weakness, and it caused me to lose a lot of wars within myself. I had no inner peace. I had no self confidence. I had no self love. And so, even up until now, right, like that, the awareness of that came to me on May 10th, 2015. The awareness that, yo, this behavior, which I think is what I'm supposed to be doing, leads to me feeling like shit. I got to do something about this. And if I think my behavior is the cause of how I'm feeling, all I know right now, May 10th, 2015, is that my brain's the problem. My brain is making my body do stuff that I think my heart doesn't want to do or doesn't want me doing. So I woke up and I just started that day. I came across a video that that uh, that started with an ad about this guy that changed his life by building new habits. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And that's where everything changed. That's where I became an avid reader, and here we are. I've read hundreds and hundreds of books. And this is the one I want to read, even touching on the topic that I'm talking about. Now, this book, my understanding of this book, it's a twist on the art of war. The art of war from my understanding of it, has been used by a lot of military people and a lot of professionals to fucking defeat the enemy. That's my understanding of it. My understanding of this book is that it's one of it. The name kind of says that the modern art of war, and this is the subtitle: Sun Tzu's hidden path to peace and wholeness. Now, the art of war is about mastering the mind, about conquering resistance. And Stephen Pressfield took a twist on that and wrote a book called The Art of War. I'm sorry, The War of Art. Also touching on resistance, also touching on how the mind fucks with us and gets in the way of our creativity that will literally set us free. So I love this play on the war and the art of war. And, I don't know what to expect with this, but I know that its essence is about mastering the mind. And so I want to read it, And so if you want to join me, I'll be posting videos on this and the way I do my work. Cube, hey, no. Venga para acá. Acuéstese. Acuéstese. So the way I do my reading rate, hey. So the way I do reading Reyes, oh, I think I did something. Oh, the way I do reading Reyes is I interject it with my own thoughts. So with my coaching, with my guidance, that's how I do it. So if you're into reading books or having someone read you a book that seems to be very in alignment with anyone that's looking to grow and develop themselves, then join me. I'm going to be reading this book on here on a daily basis, at least 10 pages a day from this book, at least. Although it's very difficult because that's about 20 to 30 minutes, and I like to read for about an hour. So we'll see. But every day I'll be reading here, and I'll just be interjecting with my thoughts, with what comes through. I use my life anecdotally, so I'll reference it based on my hardships, my challenges, what I've overcome, what I'm facing, what I'm still challenged on overcoming, how my mind gets in the way. So we'll be going on a little journey. If you want to join me, stay tuned. Come over here to this page every day, and I'll be uploading the reading. All right. Have a great day.